Obama's fault?
Even announced. Look,
Secretary, is it President Obama's fault?
Okay.
Because he's pushing it.
there are different views about what's good for our country, our economy, and our leadership in the world. And I think it's important to look at what we need to do to get the economy going again. That's why I said new jobs with rising incomes.
All right. So we got this. President Donald J. Trump. I got this in the mail. I'm going to read it to you. Alright. Dear fellow patriot, I would like you to join me in supporting the Republican National Committee's RNC efforts to win back the U.S. House and U.S. Senate in the critical 2022 midterm elections. I'm working with the RNC because I know firsthand that the RNC provides more training, research, voter registration, identification, and direct financial assistance than any other GOP committee. Resources vital to electing Trump Republican majorities to the U.S. Congress. It's all about America first. Most importantly, the RNC is leading the fight to stop voter fraud in its tracks by defeating the Democrats' federal takeover of elections, hiring an army of election integrity watchdogs across the country, and backing Republicans' state election reforms that make it easier to vote and harder to cheat. Free and fair elections are the bedrock of our constitutional republic. I hope you will join me and do your part to support the RNC in the upcoming elections by sending a 2022 RNC membership contribution of $35 or more in the enclosed pre-addressed reply envelope today. Patriots like you were instrumental in growing our America First movement and play the leading role in helping me restore America's greatness, which is now being destroyed by Biden. The Marxist Democrats, along with their pals in big tech and their allies in the fake news media, are doing everything in their power to erase all the gains you helped my administration achieve. You helped my administration to achieve and silence the voice of the real Americans like you. Under Biden's failed leadership, America's reputation is gone, our borders are broken. Afghanistan's surrender and withdrawal was a disgrace. Inflation is raging, our culture is being destroyed, and our history and heritage, both good and bad, are being extinguished by the far left. We are now the laughing stock all over the world. We cannot let this happen. The only way to stop Biden is to elect Trump Republican majorities to the U.S. House and U.S. Senate in November. Please stand shoulder to shoulder with me in the RNC by making the gift of $35, $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,900, or whatever you can afford to activate your 2022 RNC membership and help elect Republicans up and down the ballot who will work to protect our freedoms and your rights against the radical socialist communists who are hell-bent on ruining our country. Page 2. Joe Biden is destroying America. His policies have created a living national nightmare. He surrendered our energy independence, sabotaged the economy, surged violent crime, and caved to China, crushed our citizens instead of the virus, creating the single greatest humiliation in our history, and his disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, and left a wide open border to deadly drugs, vicious crime, and unlimited illegal immigrants at home. Now Biden and his far left puppet masters want a federal government to take over elections, limit your First and Second Amendment rights, and raise your taxes to pay for their ever-expanding socialist welfare state. Poll after poll shows voters do not support the direction Biden is taking our nation. And my polls are at an all-time high. Perhaps because of the horrible job he is doing. Americans are realizing that we cannot afford the far-left tax and spend freedom destroying wish lists, that we must have a check and balance to the Democrats' unfettered power. But aided by the fake news media, and Biden Democrats have free reign to mislead voters and nightly news. The nightly news. Daily newspapers, social media with their anti-Republican message. The RNC is leading the way to stop the Democrats' left-wing agenda by electing Republicans candidates up and down the ballot committed to limited government, lower taxes, individual freedom, and free enterprise, the main principle of our American First movement. The main principle of our America First movement. Everything our movement stands for is on the line in 2022. We won't recognize America if we lose the next election. So please activate your 2022 RNC membership today by sending a contribution of $35, $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,900, or more to help elect Trump Republican majorities to the U.S. House and U.S. Senate that will fight back against the big government socialist schemes of the left. Your immediate response will ensure that all our party's candidates will have the resources to win in 2022 and offer Americans the leadership they deserve and demand. I look forward to hearing back from you and working with you and the RNC to elect Republicans up and down the ballot in November. Please give as generously as you can. Sincerely, Donald J. Trump. P.S. Personal sentence. Everything you helped me accomplish by putting America first is in danger of being erased by the Biden Democrats as they push America to the far left with their radical social agenda. Please join me in supporting the RNC's effort to win back the U.S. House, the U.S. Senate, by sending a generous 2022 RNC membership contribution of $35, $50, $100, $250, $500, $1,000, $2,900, or whatever you can afford in the enclosed pre-addressed reply envelope. Thank you in advance for your continued commitment to our party and our cause. I hope that was some good advice y'all can take. I hope y'all don't mind my advice that I got from, this is advice I got from Donald J. Trump, from me to all my fans on YouTube. God bless the United States of America. Make sure y'all vote. Make sure y'all vote. Don't forget to vote. The midterm elections are in November of 2022.